And everyone's like, you could call the police. No, you can't, because you get that guy. And that guy makes me feel more unsafe because he's abusing his power. The fact that the police told me to call them when another incident happened, and I did, and then I got accused of abusing the 911 system. I was thoroughly scared of the officer, and I didn't know what he was going to do because he was raging mad. Like, I felt thoroughly unsafe. He was losing his shit at me. If you look, I asked about his body cam, and he suddenly looks down. I thought it was weird that he came alone and by his demeanor. And then after he looks down, then he gets on his little walkie-talkie thing, and only then is when his body language, he still has very antsy and raging body language when you look throughout this video, but that's when his backup comes in. This guy, I think I saw his name is Sgt Marshall. You could tell his body language during this whole time without even looking at his words. But he accuses me gaslighting to the umpteenth degree. This officer wasn't the officer from the day before. He's just backing up everything the other guy is saying. But this guy wasn't part of any of it. It was awful, guys. It was terrible. There is no way that I feel safe ever calling the police again. Because now, me also being sick, I'm terrified that he's going to arrest me or that he's going to try to stronghold me. I could be wrong, but I don't believe he had his body cam on. And I'm not strong enough. I feel so lost, and I don't know what to do. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. I should have never been so scared. And they said that I should call again. No. I finally said that I didn't feel safe with him, and I asked if I could have or speak with someone else, and that's when he brought up that he thought that I was abusing the 911 system. So would you feel safe? I've had a few officers say, you know what, call, we have it documented. And these two jokers just made me feel like I should never, ever call again. It felt threatening that I should never call again. Last night, it's terrifying, the extent of the invasion of privacy in my yard. And these two guys last night, these two officers, Bauer was the other name, the disability card. I hate pulling that. But when you get me jostled, I have a much harder time getting the story out. He knew what he was doing because I got basically the whole story out on the 911 call. It didn't take very long. And the dispatcher listened. So thank you. Do you think once that his body language reads that he's there to help me? You don't need my words for anything. Watch this guy's body language right here. This guy's losing his composure. And look at that. Look at his hand with the flashlight. This is only the second time. And this guy was losing it with me the day before. And he's the one who instructed me to call when this was happening again. And they were saying they were in the area. They didn't hear any four-wheelers. I live in the country. There's four-wheelers all the time. It's not like four-wheelers have pipes on them. We're going to post more since law enforcement does not seem to care about proof. In case something happens to me, we're just going to make sure that stuff doesn't get lost.